Alright. Kind of our final vertibird ride of the wasteland for right now. And now back to Spectacle Island.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff.
Sounds good.
Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Oh, guy's right next to it. Ah. My goal is to blow up every single car in the game. I'm getting pretty close to that goal. I try to blow up everyone as I go by. Alright, here we go, off to Spectacle Island, where there's probably a ton of robots out there right now. Hey, I put tape on my phone so I can type. There you go, Brutal Knight. That's the way of doing it, I guess. That's the way of getting it going on. Kids, have you beat the main game on survival? Yes, I have. One time. Beat it one time on survival mode. On the railroad quest line. Probably the next time I think I'm going to side with the Brotherhood. We'll see how it goes. Shoot the water. Shoot the water.
Setting her down at the target location.
Way over here? Setting her down at the target location that's way over here. Laters. Alright, now you can see it off in the distance there, the beginnings of our Mega Sorter. And we've just sent a whole lot of stuff over here, a whole bunch of robots with a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be taking off the robots and then putting into the workbench the second we get over there. Of course, we're quite overburdened right now. There they all are. So I'm going to call everybody over there, and then I'm going to go to every single robot and every single thing so that I can go through and get all of the stuff off of them. We're going to start building lots of stuff as well.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Alright, now this is going to be the base of my operations now here at Spectacle Island.
You're about that farm run by
Everything
ghouls?
hurts.
Alright.
Isn't that something?
Now the first thing I'm going to do, any weapons that I have, I'm going to put in here. Because weapons don't sort very well. So all the weapons are going to go right into here. And eventually I'll sell all this stuff. But for right now, I'm going to put that in there. Now, apparel, I'm going to do the same thing for right now. Put all the apparel in there. Like so. We'll come back and sort all that stuff later. I'm not putting it in the workbench. I'm putting it in this container right here. Try not to put my power armor in there. Left leg. Oh, I think I must have put my right leg in there. Yep. Up. Left leg. There we go. Alright. Put all the rest of the stuff in there. Oops. I just put the wrong thing in there. Get all that stuff out. Okay, so I put ammo and weapons in there. And now here in the workshop is where I'm going to put all the other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put all the aid stuff in there. And I'm going to keep the robot repair kit. Oops, at least I was going to try to. Keep the robot repair kit on me just in case. And that vegetable soup. And then I'm going to show you something here that's pretty cool. That we've already got it started. And we're going to embellish on it here at some point after we get all the rest of our loot. All the stuff in there. I hate stuff that you can't get rid of it out of your inventory. I got a ton of stuff in my inventory I can't get rid of. Hit T to drop all the stuff in there. We're going to drop the ammo in there. And gonna get our ammo. Get our fusion core back out of there again. All right, now what's going to happen is all the stuff I just put in the workbench is automatically going to start to sort. Watch this. There it goes. Now all that stuff is going down the line here, and based on what I have it on, and then also I'm not competing with that. So what's going to do is go down the line. Now right now a whole bunch of crystals going down the line. But as it goes along, if it finds anything like fusion cores, 308 ammo, vertibird signal grenades, stem packs, rataways, all the stuff that's in here, it's going to sort it and put it in this other container. This next one would be steel and wood, would sort it and put it in this container. Look, I got tons of steel and wood in there. And the same thing here, dirty water going to end up in here. In this one, it's going to be all this extra ammo would get sorted and put it into there. And this one's going to be viable blood samples and whatnot and be put in there. And then everything else is going to end up here at the end that hasn't been set up to sort yet. And then that stuff I'm going to set up to sort later on as well. Now some of that's going to, what it's going to do is reduce the amount of stuff that I have so that I can build settlements. But that's okay because I want to build a settlement here at Sanctuary before I build anywhere else as well. So let's see, you can just see it just coming down the line there. Oh, there it goes. Now it's sorting. Found some ammo. See some of the ammo being sorted out of there. Whenever you hear that ding noise, yep, being sorted over here now. There we go, all the wood's being sorted. That's why I call it the Mega Sorter. You can literally just drop it in the workbench and then have it sort all your stuff for you, which is the whole point of what I've got set up here at Spectacle Island. Now these robots are really big, so I'm going to kind of move my way down here a little bit and then hit this bell, which is going to cause everybody to come over here. I'm going to check Mercy Lawson here. He doesn't have anything. I'm going to command him to get out of the way. I'm going to say, go down there.
Head over there.
And he's going to head his way down there. No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Go there.
And stay.
Hold position.
Now, see, the cool thing about that kind of robot, Mr. Handy goes very, very fast, just so I can move him out of the way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get Pink Ranger.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Yes.
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
Okay, and then Murphy Lawson, obviously I'm going to send right here to Spectacle Island.
A pleasure to see you again, sir.
Now, I'm going to talk to Sister Wolf again. Sister Wolf.
What's going on?
Come on.
I know around here. I wanted to
Oh, that was Pink Ranger. That wasn't Sister Wolf.
I've never lost one before. This failure is new to me.
Oh, there we go. Trade.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, I'm going to take all the stuff off of Pink Ranger. And now that I have everything off Pink Ranger, I'm going to take the next person, talk to Misfit Jim. And I'm going to say, let's get moving. Now what I'm going to do is take Pink Ranger and send Pink Ranger somewhere different this time, to the Visitors Center. So now she's going to go to Far Harbor, and when I go to Far Harbor to get all my stuff back, she'll be there so I can give her a whole bunch of stuff to bring back. And then I'm going to talk to Misfit Jim. I'm going to get all the stuff that he has off of him as well, and just kind of rinse and repeat that process.
Time to hit the road.
I'm going to send all my delivery bots to the Visitors Center now. Off they go. And then
lost track of how many.
Let's see what else he's got. He's got a bunch of stuff. And
Got a dangerous look about you.
Sister Wolf, there we go.
Here for me.
Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Wonderful. I look forward to traveling with you.
Aw, so nice. All right, and Visitors Center.
Nice to have someone else to depend
And then
on, isn't it?
trade. Come on, trade. Trade. Okay, or not. And off they go. Off they go to Far Harbor. They're on the way. They're on the way.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Ah, Sanctuary's under attack. Okay, now here's one of the problems with so many robots. They're all talking to you at once, and you can't talk to the person you actually want to talk to. It's a huge bummer. I can also do this. Oh, stop talking to me, people.
Would you like me to go with you?
Alright, I'm going to try to get in the workbench. I'm going to take this bell and put it way over here. And ring the bell again. Which is going to move all of them over there, and then my companion can get by like so. There we go. So a little trick there for you
Look
on
alive.
how to clear them all out. Alright, trade.
Sure. Go ahead and take a look.
And already got all her stuff. Okay,
Brotherhood.
good.
Then there's everything else.
And
Nothing involved.
Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
Ada, trade.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Alright, take all Ada's stuff.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Let's go.
Time to hit the road.
Wonderful. I look forward to traveling with you.
Alright, and again, we'll send Sister Wolf to the visitor center. Off you go. There's a Maridave. Alright, Maridave, we gotta fix your robot. Your robot's like all messed up. We gotta fix your robot. We're gonna need to make a crafting station. Like an armor repair station too while we're at it. One of those down here. We'll build a robot station. Robot workbench. No matter how much aluminum you have, it's just never enough. It's just never enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get out my power armor. Kismet, make a fireworks show. Yep, I don't take requests, but thanks for the request. I don't do any backseat gaming. I just do as I like to do. Sorry. There we go. But thanks. I've tried the fireworks already in the Wasteland Workshop. It's a lot of fun. I mean, in the Contraptions DLC. It is a lot of fun. Plus, you can change the weather and all sorts of really neat stuff as well. We did that on the stream yesterday. What am I doing? I am not going to the thing. I am actually trying to craft. Trying to craft a Maridave. There you are. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. What I'm doing is just giving them lots of armor that allows them to carry more. That's probably good enough. There we go. And let's get moving.
Time to hit the road.
Oh, did I get all the stuff off of Ada? Let's make sure first.
Ada?
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Actually,
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Yes, I already got her stuff. Cool. Alright, now
Look
let's
alive.
talk to Maridave. Trade to him. He's already got his stuff done. Go ahead and put all the stuff in the workbench as well. And now I've got a whole bunch of robots I have to go through and see if any of them have any stuff. Let's go ahead and trade.
I just want to trade a few things.
Nothing.
Hope you ain't one of them. You got to take things one day.
I just want to trade a few things.
Nothing.
I just want to trade a few. I just want to trade a few things.
Easy living. This ain't.
I just want to trade a few things.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
I just want to trade a few things. Right.
Yeah?
I just want to trade a few things.
We've got a tato. We've got some potatoes.
I just want to trade a few things.
Nothing.
I just want to trade a few things.
Just double checking that I haven't given any of these robots anything. Paul's robot.
I just want to trade a few things. Mm-hmm.
Paul, now on ESMS.
I just want to trade a few things.
Tank shield.
I just want to trade a few things. Uh-huh.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Tank shield.
I just want to trade a few. I just want to trade a few things.
That's what happens when you have so many robots.
I just want to trade a few things.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Now the way you know you're trading with the right person, by the way, is
I just want to trade a few things.
you look at their name once the thing comes up. Say Daniel the Red. You know you're talking to the right person. Yeah, I think I got most of them.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
I could have sworn I sent a few more robots over here. That's just me. Get Lord Winter over here.
I just want to trade a few things.
All right. That's good enough.
Would you like me to go with you?
Nope. Oh, I hear it going. Still going. Uh-oh.
I suggest
Base
taking
is
as
in the
much
way.
as we can carry.
Sorting away. Lots and lots of wood. Now, in theory, we should have a massive amount of stuff in the junk now. When it comes to wood, we should have like 10,000. Oh, yes, we have a ton of stuff in here now. All right, so that should be a lot of the stuff that we had collected early in the game. There's all those shipments that we bought. A ton of those. Wood, we should have a ton of that. 794. All right. And that's sorting all of that stuff. We have it looks like a few things that came off of there. I don't know why this is. Like rad roach meat comes out of there. They're going through there. Very unusual. So I have a vacuum hopper, and what it's doing is vacuum hopping it right out of the workbench, which is awesome. And then it will just sit here and sort all this stuff for me while I'm off doing something else, which I think is pretty awesome. Sort all that stuff while I'm busy. I'm going to go ahead and sleep here for about 8 hours while that resets. I know a cool guy worth watching. I was up to follow for shelter. Thank you, Brutal Knight. Appreciate it. Kids, did you sort out the artillery signal grenades? I don't put any weapons in there now. Any weapons are things that I think are going to get stuck. I think so, Fallout Junkie. I'm not doing the bot list right now. So there we go. Because your actual bots get destroyed. So I don't do the bot list anymore. Not doing the bot list right now. Though if you were on the list, you're still on the list. I'm not taking anybody else to the list right now.
I can patch you up if you need. For a small fee.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
See what's wrong with...
Go over your sim.
Your help.
I'm pretty beat up.
Scrapes and...
Pilot 6612, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome.
Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Nope, I'm good.
No, we're done.
All right.
Have a nice day, bro. Have a nice day. All right. I could have sworn I sent more resources than that over here. That doesn't seem like a lot of resources that I sent. Let's go ahead and send all that over there. Let's go in here. Jump up here and see if there's any other people. All my robots. Alright, now while we also are building this big sorter up here, we're going to build something else here off to the side, which I built last time. And those who were in the stream last time know probably exactly what I'm going to build. Go ahead and tell me in the chat if you know what I'm going to build off here to the side. Let me know. Now see, I've still got 11k wood somewhere. See how it says 11k still in the workbench? I've got that somewhere. At one of my settlements. What What do you think I'm going to build over here? 7.5 hours of watching and you haven't followed even. Oh, well, hey, it's up to you. I appreciate you hanging out in the stream, though. Thanks for hanging out. And there you go, like an awesome boss. Actually, speaking of that, let's do that. Let's get it up here. You totally did it. Like a boss, drop that dragon hammer, crush that follow button, became part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Alright, so I'm going to build a very long, that's probably long enough for now. There we go. Now, last time I did some testing at the end of my previous survival mode. Adam Bomb Tom, thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. My last playthrough in survival mode, I played 1,200 hours now in Fallout 4. What I did is I tested a whole row of robots and see if those robots can do scavenging. Now, scavenging is one of the most useful things here. I'm going to grab Paul and put him in first. One of the most useful things, because what they're going to do is actually go out and scrap more resources for me to use. Let's get JD and get him on the next one. It also is a great way to keep your robots organized and out of your face, by the way. Now, all those guys are running back down there again. I'm just going to keep grabbing them as I can. Oh, there's Kidney Killer.
This unit is ready to serve.
I thought I had another one. Let's go.
Time to hit the road.
All right, and Amir Dave off to the visitor center. Ah, see, there's some more. More stuff to drop in the workbench. Amir Dave is hiding under the thing. Amir Dave. Look at all the robots go running way back over there again. See how annoying that is that they run way back off to the other side? Of course, these robots can also die, which really sucks. So you want to go ahead and have them doing something useful. And this is a great way to start. It doesn't cost a lot for these little scavenging stations. So what I do is I make a whole long row of them here that I will then line up. I try to give them a little bit of space, like so. I'll just keep going until I get pretty close to the end. And a super long line of scavenging. Look at that. Works really, really good. Doesn't take that much resources, and is a great way to do that. So I'm going to kind of walk back this way. Actually, I'm going to make myself a temporary workbench. Now, the cheapest temporary workbench is this really awesome little stove. It's also really small. It's another reason why I like it. Drop all those goodies I just got into the workbench. Let's go ahead and drop all this inventory in there. Oop, all this ammo in there. Not the weapons and apparel. I would suggest not to do that early on. Anything that you think is going to get stuck in your sorter. I found that weapons definitely get stuck in there, especially the Fat Man or the Fat Boy. Wow. I am massively overburdened. So that's the person that had all of it. I was like, I knew there was a lot more. I knew there was a lot more stuff. He had all the stuff. There had to be a lot more. Now, this is not even my main stuff. I had moved all of my stuff to another location. Move all this, keep my fusion cores. See, I got 4 more fusion cores there. And that's good for right now. All right. There we go. That's where all that stuff was. I was like, man, there should be a whole bunch of stuff somewhere. And put the rest of this stuff in this cooler for right now, because I have my sorter going. Now, notice my sorter's just still running over there. I don't have to worry about it. It's just going to keep running. Now, I'm going to sell all this stuff to the vendor later. When I get all my settlements built up, by the way, that's when I will start to actually just scrap all this stuff. I usually don't scrap it early. Oh, I just went my power armor. There went my power armor. Ooh, that is a lot of stuff. Alright, let's get my power armor back out of there again. B-51. Alright, and all that vegetable soup. I don't need that much vegetable soup on me. Any other stuff I can get rid of? Nope. Nope. Keep those fusion cores. And we're good. Alright, so again, we put a whole bunch of stuff here in this container, and we're putting all the rest of the stuff in the workbench, so it'll sort it. Hear it dinging? That means it's sorting. Still doing the wood. Over here, also notice, look, it's done. It's sorted out all the bottles. See how it sorted all the bottles for me? I don't have to sort the bottles out of the junk or look through them through a giant list of junk. It automatically sorted those bottles out. It sorted out all the dirty water out of there. It sorted all the extra ammo that I'm not using that I can then take and go and sell. And the same thing down the line here as I build more and more sorters. It'll sort ammo, it'll sort outfits, it'll sort everything that I needed to sort into separate groups so I can then either sell it or use it or take it with me or whatever I need to do. Or I can take these bottles and make dirty water. It does all of it for me. And that's why I call it the Mega Sorter, because it's gonna sort everything in the game, which is awesome. Hello everyone, says Adam Bomb Tom. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, Adam Bomb. And again, thanks for hitting that follower. Thanks for hitting that follow button. Use the warehouse floors. They only take wood and no steel. Yes, you can use that. But eventually, actually, I will replace this all with the concrete kit. It's going to be awesome. All right, that's my super sorter. The thing that I found out that was amazing is that you can use the vacuum hopper to pull stuff out of the workbench. I had like a moment of discovery, you know, like a lightning bolt hitting you in the brain. Just like that. I was like, wait a minute, let's try it and see if it works on the workbench. And boom, it did. So awesome. So awesome. And I have a video up on my YouTube channel about it. If you want to see the very moment that I go, oh, wait a minute. And it just hits me like lightning from time to time. All these ideas that I get. Okay, so we got that going. We've got all the stuff off of Kidney Killer. We've got to get all these robots to get up here, up above. So what's an easy way to get them up above? Well, of course, we need to go, see if this, I got my fusion core out, I did. What we need to do is take, of course, our little bell here. We can make another bell, but I usually just move it around wherever I need it. We'll go to this side and use this ladder. Now, instead of me going to them, I'm going to have them come to me. I'm going to put this way out over here, and then I'm going to hit the bell, which is going to bring everybody over here. Here's the Mayor Dave. And as they come over here, I'm going to start assigning them to the scavenging stations. So why should I go to them when they can come to me? There's one right there, Sinos. We'll get Sinos assigned to that one. Anybody else nice and close? Anybody else walking around down there? Who else we got? JDR. Oh, they're not actually walking up here. Interesting. JDR on that one. JD already on that one. Yeah, they're not walking up the thing. They're going underneath it. Interesting to know. Alright. Well, maybe if I had a stairwell, they would come up. But since they're going underneath it, that is a fail. That is a fail. So we're going to go ahead and take them and bring them over here. Right over there. Getting kind of shot at me here. I'll walk back this way. There's Kidney Killer. Kidney Killer out of there.
There.
Go over there. Send him way over there. And tell him to
stay there.
Yushki. Yushki going. There's Daniel the Red. I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm just going to create the ultimate scrapping area, which is going to produce a massive amount of materials that I don't need to collect. Basically, all these robots are going to be collecting these materials. That is their job. Tank shield going there. On that one. I could probably build
I've never
another.
lost anyone before. This
I'm going to build
failure is
another
imminent.
kind of stairwell over here. And let's just go ahead and use the prefab stairwell. Just going to snatch it right here on the side. Work our way down. If it doesn't quite go all the way down like that, then you use the one at the end here. If it does work. If it doesn't work, then you can go ahead and just use one of these ladders. Like so. And you don't have to go all the way down every time. Oh, there's actually 2 point. Great.
I just want to trade a few things.
All right. Even more materials.
Make sure you don't leave anything
Maximum
useful
recommended
behind.
payload
All
for
right.
ground unit, soldier.
These guys that are running away are obviously not assigned. Come on, let me get in the workbench. There we go. BKB Gamer. Up there they go. They're going back to work. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on me again. Go ahead and go back to the cooking stove. Drop all that stuff in there. Try to get me underburdened. Apparel. This aid stuff in there. Put my kit in there. Get my robot repair kit back out of there again. Oh. Stacking that stuff up in there. Let it do its thing, sorting away. Alright, now they're all going to come back up here again. I probably should put multiple ladders down there. I'm going to go ahead and put them in multiple places here so they don't have to fight over how to get up here. That one's perfect. Alright. These guys here are running off. There they go. Going to work. Now, every single robot person, every single thing in your settlement should be doing something. All right, they should all be doing something. Actually, 2 point zombie. They should all be doing something. Boom. Now assigned. So you just do this a whole lot. And you'll have all your robots assigned. Billbot, come here. Trade
I
with
just
me, bro.
want to trade a few things.
More stuff. So again, we're just taking all our loot and centralizing it. Bump me off. Bump me off the ladder.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
We take all your loot. Oh, I'm here, Dave. There, Dave's blocking the upswing there. Now, of course, I'll come and fill this in a lot better later on. Oh, I saw a bucket go by.
Don't much care for good
Yeah,
neighbor.
bucket.
That place is nothing but trouble.
Pots. There's a distress pulsar going by. Colander. Low torches. It's sorting all that stuff. Anything that it can sort out of there, it sorts. Anything it can't sort, it just goes right back into another container, which eventually I'll take all that out and put it back in the workbench. All right. Let's get over here and put all this stuff that's making us heavy into here. Focus Gatling laser. Synth helmet. And then put all this stuff in here. And while we're here, let's go ahead and fix our power armor. Let's go ahead and repair that one. And then re-equip it so I don't have to carry it around with me all the time. Or repair. Re-equip. And there we go. Now I don't have to carry it. Just put it in there. Now we just did a whole bunch of stuff. We better save. We'll go ahead and save for about an hour. And voila. That is an awesome machine you got there. Yes, Auto Bomb Tom, it is pretty amazing. The real revelation is the fact that you can pull it from the workbench. If you can organize it in such a way, it does all the work for you so you don't have to sort. That's what I'm building here. This is going to be the mega build. It's going to be a giant sorter, and eventually at the very end of it, it's going to make me ammo too, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, Baron, good to see you in the stream again, man. What's up? What's up? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Now, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. It's right here below. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. then it will highlight in red so I can see the same color as my shirt. Then I can see that you're talking directly to me. So there we go. You like the loot command? Isn't that cool? Yes, the longer you hang out my stream, of course, you earn more points. Eventually, those points will be for cool stuff that we will give away on the stream. But I think that is a very fair system to reward people for hanging out in the stream and just chilling out. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. All right, what else? What else I got that's weighing me down? Oh, all the ammo. That's what it is. Sort that ammo. Sort it all. Just gonna go sort all this ammo. Now again, it's not as fast as you doing it manually, obviously, right? You can take all the wood and just pick it up and put it in there. You can take all the stuff, dirty water, and just manually do this if you want, which I have done for 1,200 hours. But I'm pretty much over it. I'm fine with just letting it run and letting it sort it on its own. Now eventually, of course, all of the stuff that I want to keep in the workbench after it's kind of final sorted is right here. I'll take all of it out and just put it right back into the workbench. Of course, this will eventually be super long because, of course, it'll be sorting a whole bunch of stuff. Look at this. Oh, this is like my dream right here. Look at this. Whole bunch of people sorting stuff for me. Now let's find any other rogue robots who are not doing anything, who are just wandering around. Big Weens, let's get him up here. Oh, there's a whole bunch down there too. So we're just gonna have a bunch of various robots here just scrapping. That'll be their job. Scrapping, or scrounging all the time. And let's get Casper. Get him up here. And this is one of the things you really want to set up at your settlements, doing this kind of stuff. Now, oh wow. Now here's the thing about doing something that you love. Now we were talking about earlier the fact that I've done graphic design in the past. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. And one of the things that I was talking about, I'll put Mulebot up here too. One of the things I was talking about is doing things that you love. And one of the ways to know that it's something that you really enjoy is if it feels like time goes by really, really fast. Now I've been streaming now. Let's go ahead and let's check the uptime. Oh, thank you, Bayram. Let's check my uptime right here. So I've been streaming just tonight for the last 5 hours and 5 minutes, right? Because I started a little bit late because, of course, the finale of Game of Thrones was on, so I had to go watch that before. I didn't want nobody to spoil it. So I went and watched that. I came in, playing for about 5 hours, and literally it feels like 10 minutes went by. Maybe 5 minutes went by. That's how you know you're doing something that you love. So I had a great time hanging out with you guys and doing all of this, but we are running low on time. It's about 10 more minutes. But I will be back on Tuesday doing some more. But for right now, we're going to keep trying to finish this. We're going to try to put as many of these robots on these scrapping stations. Actually, I got to extend it a bit. Let's extend it a bit more. We can put it on these things. Oh, I'm using shack floor. My bad. Shack buckle floor. Extend this out a little bit more. Now, of course, you know, it's kind of floating up in the air. When you're first building stuff, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come back later and build all the underpingings or all the support stuff to make it look legit. I will come back and do all of that. But for right now, I am just building this out. Nerdy Nurse! Haha, great name! Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Let's show lots of love for Nerdy Nurse in the chat. That is an awesome name. Dig it. Dig it. Okay, so we're going to build some more awesome scavenging stations. And we are just going to do this like a boss. Because we've earned it, right? We've spent all of our time running around the Commonwealth, collecting all of these materials, building these robots, and now these robots are going to turn right around and make us back all of our resources and money and effort and time that we have put into this. So as you can see, I am building a massive amount of these scavenging stations. I think I'll build another one at an angle there. Maybe one more right here. Not sure I have that many robots, but I got quite a few. And now if you notice, I'm not running the bell anymore because look at how many I've already got lined up and they're all working away for me. King Leopold, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Looks like I got about, whoa, holy mackerel, I do have a whole bunch more down here. I got about 10 more. Okay, well, keep going. Keep going. Let's show King Leopold. Lots of love in the chat, everybody. And this is what I call the Mega Scrounging Station. They are going to scrounge just a bazillion tons of stuff. Actually, I should probably put a nice stairwell right about here so I don't have to run all the way back every time. And again, I will come back later and really build this out, mega build it, make it all fancy and schmancy and all that other stuff. But when you're first building it, you're trying to get an idea of what you want first, right? And if you spend too much time... Oh, scary. If you spend too much time working on the underpinning, you can spend hours doing that, by the way, working on all the understructure, and then you realize you don't like it, and you have just wasted hours of your time. You know how I know? I've wasted hours of my time doing that. So I don't do that anymore. I build it how I want it, I get it kind of situated, and then I build the under part and how it's being held up. It goes way faster, in the tune of hours upon hours faster. All right, and we're going to get more robots over here. Gonna get Dolphin Fan. Get him going. Way up, yeah. Under that one. Now, I think there's another one. There's another one. Now the cool thing is I'm not my power armor, so I can run. Not burning my fusion core. Oh man, there's a couple more. We got Paladin Dance. We got more robots down there. Man, did I build a lot of robots. You got to give me credit. I built a ton of robots for you guys. What I did is I built robots and put a whole bunch of followers on the stream, their names on the robots, though I did stop that because I found out that all of these robots can die. And I never like to put people's names on stuff that can actually die or be destroyed in the game. I think that's not cool. I think they actually should have never made it where your actual robots can die at your settlements, because that sucks. That sucks. You spend... Especially in the new survival mode, where literally I've spent hundreds, maybe even thousands on resources to make these robots, and then they all die, and then I literally have to go get thousands of more resources to build it. That's just not cool in my book. Because your settlers can't die, your companions can't die. Why are these companions possible to be killed? That's just not cool. So uncool. There we go. We're going to get this guy. Got him. Another one down here. ESMS. Now the way I'll test and make sure that I've got these all done is, of course, I'll ring the bell. At some point I'll probably ring it way down here so I can check and see if there's anybody else that I'm going to get. Actually, I think I'm going to go all the way down the whole line here. Wow. I'm also going to get Paladin Dance up here. I'm going to get everybody over here who's not doing anything. Really? Wow. Got ESMS. Nushki. Get Ada. Now, it's the ultimate scrounging station, or scrapping station as I like to call it, and then the ultimate sorter of all that stuff. Because what they're going to do is they're going to scrounge for goods, and then they're going to take those goods and put them in the workbench. Then it's going to take it out of the workbench and automatically sort it for me. That is the whole point of my giant mega build that I'm going to do here at Spectacle Island. Now, of course, I'll build also a place for me to live and for any of my settlers to live, though this place is going to be totally automated. It's going to be mainly robots and not so many settlers. But if I do have some settlers who are just walking around like that one, we're going to put them to work. I see Dance over there, too. I'm going to get him and put him to work, because this ain't no free ride. They shouldn't be just standing around doing nothing. They should always be doing something for you all the time. Alright, Dance, where you at, bro? Are you walking around here? Oh, King Foozle didn't get him. You think that, like, I'm almost done. Kismet must have got all the robots by now, and then I find another one, and another one, and another one. That's the way it goes when you build just too many robots. Actually, that's just perfect amount of robots, because I need as many as I can get. Less resources I have to collect. Alright, got King Foozle. The person just hanging out down here. Get that settler. I think we definitely need to move the thing over here at the end. I like how there's just a water thing hanging out up there. It's funny. That's funny. Now what I did is I went to the person, I clicked on him, I said go, or I said assign, so I can then run them over here and assign them to the station. And it says now the resource is assigned up there, and then eventually she'll end up here, like so. Kismet, Kiz, I don't know how you fell time always flies when you fall out. Exactly. That's how you know you're doing fun stuff. Hi guys, sorry for my silence, says Nerdy Nurse. I've been lurking here before bed. Well, you lurk anytime you want. I am super lurker friendly. I'm not going to call you out and say, hey, so-and-so, if you want to just come in and lurk and watch what kind of buildings I'm building, mega buildings I'm getting in, or trouble I'm getting into, you're welcome to come in anytime. Tizana, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much. Let's show lots of love in the chat, everybody. When anybody hits that follow button, make sure to show them lots of love, especially when they hit that donate button. They say, Kismet, I love what you do, man. I know you work super hard on your stream, and I want to donate to it. Then make sure to show them love, not only when they donate, but also every time they come in the stream. They're the ones that keep the stream going, and I appreciate everybody that does. Though I don't require anybody to donate, I do appreciate you guys just hanging out and being all my mysterious strangers lurking around in my stream. All right. Let's see if we can find anybody else. Lots and lots of robots everywhere. Now, ultimately, this is what all my robots will be doing is scrounging or doing food or producing in some way for the settlement. Like so. The true Tom Tom, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. And Teddy Gangsta, I like your name, man. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. Show lots of love for them in the chat, everybody. Look at this. More and more robots. Now, the question I get all the time, why I'm kind of assigning all of these guys, is Kismet, do you use any third-party mods? No, I do not. I do not use any third-party mods. Not that I have anything against them. I just don't use them early in the game because I consider this early. Even though I've played 1,200 hours in the game, I still consider this early in the game because I haven't done everything. I haven't gone everywhere. I haven't built enough mega settlements yet, though I have built quite a few of them. I haven't built enough of them yet to say, you know what, I've done everything there is in the game. I'm ready for some mods. Because that's the way I play. Though it's your game, you can play it however you want. That's just the way that I play my game. All right, God Week, thank you so much also for keeping that follow train going on. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Hope you guys like my cool animation, by the way. Getting that follow train going tonight. Thanks, everybody. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Now, if you do have any question or comment for me, I actually watch my chat. I know, crazy, huh? I watch it pretty close, though if it is going pretty fast there, make sure to put my name, which is right here, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat. It'll highlight in red. You don't have to do @Kismet, Ring of Destiny, and all that. If you simply put KIS, Kiz, and say, hey, Kiz, and then whatever you're trying to ask me, it'll highlight in red. I know that you're talking directly to me and not talking to somebody else in the stream. All right, though I do watch my chat as closely as possible while doing all this craziness that we're doing right now. All right, so we're going to take the bell. I'm going to move the bell way over to this side where I need to put some more people on that side. And we'll throw the bell over here. Like so. Ring that bell. And I know I'm going to get Dance here. Let's get Paladin Dance and run him up here. Now here's a little trick, by the way. See, they're all going to be coming down from there, though. I don't want to be running up there. I'm going to see if I can get the scavenging station from down here and assign Dance to it. Boss Roden, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, man. I appreciate it. Well, apparently that one I didn't build close enough to the edge, and so I'm going to have to do this anyway. Play some dodge the robots. Oh, I did it. Awesome. And run over here, and hopefully I've got another scavenging station. Just enough. There we go. Just enough. All right, all my robots are trying to go down, of course, the same. If they were smart, they would go down different ladders, but they all have to go down the same ladder for some reason. For some reason. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go ahead and jump down here, take the shortcut, and check and see if there's anybody here that I have not assigned to something Now here's a little fast way to do this. But oh, there's a settler. Oh, I actually got to make some more. Oh, they're coming down. Got to dodge my way up without getting pushed off of there. Now, once I get to the edge here, I'm going to actually start my way back. So I'm going to actually keep running even more. Eventually, all my other delivery bots I will put on scrounging when I'm not using them as delivery bots as well. And this will become my ultimate scavenging station. Now, early in the game, and right now in the game, way back at Sanctuary, I have about 12 of these going for regular settlers. Because at the very beginning of the game, all the way through the entire time that I'm playing, Sanctuary is collecting materials for me that I don't have to collect. So I'm going to go ahead and put these, a whole bunch of these in a row. I'm going to try to find that settler again. That guy. That guy. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Ah, got pushed off. Now the funny thing is, they can push me. See how they can push me around? They're knocking me around, but I can't push them around. See? Pushes me right off. I have my jetpack on. Oh, so aggravating. Come on, get out of the way, peeps. Come on, come on. Put him on that one. And anybody else? Anybody else? Nope, nope, nope. Added, assigned, JD. All these peeps. Assigned. Assigned. All right. I think that's good. Another person over here. Did I get them? Assigned to food. Got Paladin Dance. He's assigned. Now, how can we double check that? Here's how you double check. You go up here. Actually, I need to drink some water, too. Conveniently have a water pump right there I can drink out of. All right. By the way, my mods, please find someone for us to bomb here. Find someone for us to raid. Somebody different tonight. Make sure they're about the same amount of followers as me. Make sure they don't have 20,000 followers, though. Because we don't need to be bombing somebody who is huge. We want to go ahead and pay it forward to somebody else. Someone about the same size as my channel. We will go in and share them some love. Oh, there goes my bottles. Some stuff stuck in there. Those floral vases stuck. Vases get stuck. All right, let's see them bottles. Right here. Oh, look at that. Radaway all got sorted out of there. Bottles got sorted out of there. So sweet. Up! Oh, look at that, Sister Wolf. Whole bunch of Death fans going by. Quick, let's get over here and look them go by. Death fans! And picture frames. Oh, it's working so good. Our sorter is working so awesome. All right. Watch out for the vases. I find the vases are getting stuck. So vases might be a bad thing to send through there as well. If you see anything kind of getting stuck in the thing, you just want to go ahead and pick that up. Try to pick it up without actually hitting the sorter is the hardest part. If anything's getting stuck along the way, you want to look for that in the sorter itself. Also, look at all this stuff on the ground. See, anything that it kind of can't run through, it'll throw stuff on the ground right there. So make sure you're watching for stuff to fall out of your sorter. Okay, I think we're good. Now, can we test this, right? Well, the best way to test it is simply to either put down a chair or a bed. Oh, actually, I can move my bed up here. To do a chair or a bed, so I'm going to move my bed up here to the top. I'm just going to pick it up like so. Right out here by the bench. And sleep there for about an hour. Now, the cool thing about robots is they work all night long. Now, your people, they're going to go find a bed, but they'll work all night long. Now, I don't see anybody roaming around. Everybody's at work here. Now, look how much stuff I have. 32 robots and people here. Right? Combination of robots and people. But the robots will just keep working and working and working. Now, when I get all my other stuff from Far Harbor, which we ran out of time to do that tonight, but when we get all the stuff from Far Harbor, we'll go ahead and send it over here as well. Buddha bomb. Kids, I'm very sure you want to quit. You might want to do a resource run to all the vendors that will be able to jump straight to building or questing on Tuesday. If you quit, I understand. Yeah, no, I want to try to get out on time today so I can rest up. I need to get to the gym. I've been slacking on the gym a little bit last week, so I want to make sure I can get to the gym later today. So I've got to definitely rest up. Definitely got to rest up for that. Got to get back to it. Slacking just a little bit. Oh, look at all my purified water coming through. Yes, how much purified water we got in there? About 30 right now. Look at that. Beautiful sorting. Sort that stuff. Sort it. Now I have it turned all the way up to the fastest pace it can go. So it's working beautifully, as you can see. That is nice. Sort my stuff. All right. I would love to just sit here and play for the next 12 hours. But I got to be smart. Got to take care of my health. If you push yourself too much, like I did yesterday, it can come back to bite you, and then I'll be able to play less next time. So I want to be able to play just as much next time as I do this time. So let's make sure we go ahead and see who we can send some love to. Now again, if you did enjoy the stream, if you did learn something, anything like that, go ahead and consider becoming a subscriber of my channel. There's two ways to do that. You can... Who's this guy? Is he a provisioner? You can go to the links below and you can subscribe via Gaming for Good, which is a great way to do that. That is probably one of the best ways to subscribe through Gaming for Good. You can just go in there, simply hit subscribe, and you can subscribe monthly. If you would like to support the stream, also via Patreon, you can do that as well. My Patreon links are down below. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Again, I don't require anybody to donate. I understand if you can't do it. That's cool. I appreciate if you guys just hanging out in the channel and enjoying my content that I've put lots and lots of time and effort into. Picking up all these weird contraptions that we're doing. Look at these guys just chilling out over here. What are you guys doing over here? Just in the chill zone? Is this like the chill zone over here? How about I be nice and make you guys some beds? I'll even make you some nice beds. How about that? Now before, what we did is when we looked in our beds, we were trying to make some sleeping bags. Look, see, I knew there was something that, see, there's 1,255 sleeping bags. I'd taken all the cloth from all of my various areas, and I didn't have it in the workbench. So I'm going to go ahead and make them actually some nice beds here. Of course, I'm not going to build them a structure yet. But let's go ahead and build them a few beds here so it's not red. And they can just sleep right up here, like so. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to build a little Kismet kill box because I'm feeling like I think we're going to get attacked here at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and build a basic Kismet kill box, which I just start with shack stairs like this. Now I want to put it in such a way that it's going to be able to defend the different areas. So right up here is a great place to start. So we're going to go ahead and just put it there. And maybe we'll just put it right about this level is good. Now, one of the problems with the kill box when you have lots of robots is those robots can get destroyed. So we're going to hope that it doesn't destroy our robots. If it does, then I'm going to have to find another way of defending the settlement without killing off all my robots. I wish they would fix that. I don't know if they have fixed it. They might have already fixed it. I don't know. But I wish that Bethesda would fix it so that your robots are not killed by friendly fire or in any way. So just get downed like all your other companions. Because that is a lot of resources to lose. That's something that makes it tedious and not. It doesn't make it hard. It makes it tedious. Now it's okay if it's hard and fun, right? You know, it's like fun, like having to. It's a bit harder to have to take more damage and deal more damage. It's harder to have to manage your food and water and all that stuff. That's fun, making it tougher, right? If you make it tougher and make it tougher in a fun way, that's cool. But for all my robots to die, and then me have to go find thousands of aluminum, which is a very rare thing to find, that is not fun. That is a tedious thing that needs to be fixed. Don't make it tedious, just make it harder, but make it fun. Make it fun. So there we go. All right. And we're going to go ahead and just keep Kidney Killer with me. I think that's good. Look at it go. Purified water. Keep on bringing that purified water up. See how there's something in there? There's a teddy bear in there. Teddy bear blocking that. Sometimes you want to just, especially here in the very first one, You want to just roll over in there and see if there's anything other than what's coming out of there, right? Because there's a teddy bear corner. It's stuck in that corner. Oh, another teddy bear. Right there in that corner. See that? Just run across here. Like this. See if there's anything stuck in there. That's blocking your ability to sort stuff. There we go. All right. Ah, that's looking awesome. Okay, let's save. Let's save. Let's see if I have any whispers of any awesome people. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do too much stuff. Hey, Blood Trail. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Again, if you would like to know how to become an awesome settlement overseer, do all the stuff that I'm doing right here, how to make 100,000 bottle caps every few days in-game, you can do that by following my guides right there, the link in the chat for how to become an awesome settlement overseer. It'll show you all sorts of stuff on how to build, how to use your beds, how many people per bit of food that you're doing, or how much water do you need for your settlers, how to do power, how to do advanced power, how to do a whole bunch of stuff. I have a whole series on it. The videos are very small, only a few minutes, and they have all my best tips also woven in there for you guys to use, like how to move entire buildings or entire structures of objects around, which I find super useful when you're building. Ewan says, when you sort everything, how do you know where everything is? Ah, good question. That is a great question, Ewan. What I do is eventually I will come back and say this one here at the end, right? It has technical documents in it. I will come back and actually label it, so I'll know. And the way you label stuff is you go into decorations, you go over to wall decorations, and then you go right here, and you can manually go in and put the letters there. But me, I'll put stuff like, okay, this is just loot that I want to sell. Boom, loot, right? Now say, what about water and food, right? Well, I can go ahead and get one that says food, right here. There we go. I'm going to say, okay, this one is going to be food. Actually, I think it's one of these that is food. Let's see which sorter it is. That's dirty water. So this dirty water one will eventually become the food. So I'll go ahead and just make a label for that one. And I'll go through and label all this as well, like so. Or you can just go to the end and you can go by letter, and you can just put, you know, write out whatever you want right on the side, so you'll know. Or at the very end, if you want to put it that way. Me, I like to put it like this, so when I'm running by, oh, that one actually needs to move over. I like to put it down the end. So when I'm running by, I can say, okay, that's loot, that one's food, and so on and so forth, as I'll label them later. Now, the reason why I'm not labeling them extensively like now is because I haven't finished building the giant sorter yet. And I'm just doing a lot of testing right now to see what is the most efficient way of doing it. All right, I should have hopefully some whispers of some people that we're going to show love. So we're going to do two more things here. One of those things we're going to do is we're going to thank all the awesome people that keep the stream going for just a moment. So please hang out in the stream for just another moment. And then, hey, slacker, get out of my bed. All those beds I just made you, and you got to go get into my bed. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? So let's see who we got. Who do we got, guys? You got to have some people at the ready. When it's coming to the end of my stream, you got to have some people at the ready. Let me see who else we got. I'm going to help you guys out. If you guys find one before me, let me know. Let's see. First thing I look for is, one, do they cuss a lot? Two, how many followers they have, and so forth. Oh, I like this guy's shirt. Oh, went offline. Too bad, too sad. I think I got somebody. Hold on, I might have got somebody. This guy's cool. Let's hope he doesn't cuss a lot, though. Let's listen in. I like people with unusual styles. Oh no, he's going offline. Oh, he's going offline. Sorry, bro. I'm going to keep that guy, though. I might bomb him another time. I dig his uniqueness. Boom. Put that in my list for next time. Going offline. I was just about to bomb them. Missed out, bro. Missed out. Go ahead and refresh all the people that went offline. So yeah, everybody, just hang out here for a second. I'll go ahead and sleep for 8 hours to get that going on. See what else we can find. Dude is wearing a suit. Hey, full props for wearing a suit. Just so you know, I'm at the age I will never wear a tie again. Never again. Rip raid. Oh, here's somebody who needs our love right here. He's not saying much, though. I don't know. I think we're going to show this guy with the suit some love. I think he needs some Kismet love. All right. So let me go ahead and share some love with, of course, all the people who help out with the stream. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and show that love. All right. So big love and thanks to Misfit Jim, my legendary supporter. Thank you so much. Lots of love out to Action 2.0. Thank you again for that legendary support. Super Sasma Peanuts. Great name, and thank you for that legendary support as well. Kidney Killer 71, always awesome hanging out in the stream. Legendary supporter, as well as my longest running member in my team, Ang Long San, been with me 14 years. Another awesome member of mine and sub, Wink. And of course, we've got the Duck Croc also supporting the stream and being an awesome sub of my stream. Thank you so much. And of course, my wonderful member Tellus. She is such a sweetheart. And we've got Noah. Thanks so much also for that legendary support, Noah. And of course, my wonderful and fantastic, the best mods on Twitch right here, Sister Wolf and Amira Dave. Make sure to show them lots of love as well. I also want to say thank you so much to all my donators. Thank you so much to all the people down below the stream who did have donated. All my Patreons and subs as well. And all to you guys too. All my mysterious strangers, as I like to call them. My lurkers who hang out in the stream each night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Now, what had happened to me in the past is I've got raided on my channel before in the past, which brought some new people, probably some of you guys, to my stream. And I like to pay it forward to other people. I think there's something magical that happens when you're just streaming along and you've only got a few people that you're talking to, and all of a sudden, someone comes and raids you, right? So that's why I like to see the face cam, because I want to see what they do when we go in there and we raid them, all right? So we're going to run in there and we're just going to say Kismet raid or Kismet bomb and just show them some love, kind of boost their evening, give them some happiness in their evening, kind of share that Kismet love with them, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat. Thank you, everybody that hanged out the stream. I will be back on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here comes that link. Let's do it! All right, bye everybody. Thanks for hanging out on the stream.